So I had a few thoughts on how these demons set up this matrix. Because the basics is that nobody here is free. There is no freedom here. And the freest you can get is to join with the Almighty. If that isn't if that isn't funny, because that's pretty much the opposite of what they preach. You come into this game and in your youth, you feel like everything's open. It's an open place for you to, go anywhere, choose your own adventure. There's mountains to climb. There's, you can go on some retreat with your buddies in the Swiss Alps, and, you can go backpacking through Europe, and you're going to meet all these people and all these new people and all these new adventures, and it's just open. And when you're youthful, this is your outlook. You'll find a lot of 16 up to 30-year-olds. This is how they think. Like, let me just go have this as much fun as I can. And the situation is, as long as you don't know God, you don't know the Almighty, you don't know. You can't decide what to believe. So you just kind of leave it alone, and you spend years and years just doing whatever, because you don't have the information to make a choice about it. So you say you're atheist. Some people say they're atheist. All that. Demons are going to leave you alone to keep doing that. Whatever, if you come up with some choice where God doesn't factor in, the Almighty doesn't factor into your life, doesn't factor into your decision making, as long as that's your choice, they're going to leave you be. And more than just leave you be, they're going to be around. They're going to assist you because, they like people like you. They're going to use you as a vessel for their amusement. So they're going to hang around you, and they're going to help you. Some of these fantasies you're having about, I'm going to, like I was saying, you're going to go find all these adventures in your youth. They're going to help you make those things happen. I remember I used to say stuff when I was a kid, and lo and behold, a couple weeks later, a couple years later, the thing would happen, because they're listening, and they will help you put together whatever stupidity you want to go and do, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with the Almighty. As long as it takes you away from him and you're just out enjoying yourself, you think the world is free, you're a free spirit. I'm just going to go and see the world and just enjoy and meet new people. And, that you hear that from youthful people. So demons will leave you be. You'll find that life is easier in these years. You're going to find in these youthful years, and if you have that attitude, if you have that attitude going on into your 80s, you'll find life will be easier, because they're going to facilitate you to continue to do all this stuff as long as the Almighty is not involved in it. Okay. So then, that leads you to those that, they're searching for the Almighty now, right? You're not going to be free of these guys, no matter what. My point in this whole discussion is, you're not going to be free of these guys, no matter which one of these paths you choose. So, and it took me a while to understand that, because I tried all of these paths. Well, I didn't try the last path that I'm going to mention because that's nuts to me. But yeah. So, yeah, let's say you're now interested in finding the Almighty. You're seeking, right? You're maybe you're still not sure. You're maybe in between, kind of atheist, but you're seeking. You know, you'll still, as long as you're not declared yet, you haven't chosen a side, you haven't made up your mind, you're still wondering, they're gonna leave you be. They're gonna kind of let life just be mellow for you. They're gonna they're very careful to do just enough to deter you from continuing your search. You know, just enough. You're gonna see, oh, look at this preacher. He was having affairs with everyone in his congregation. All those stories are gonna find their ways to you. You know, all the science proves that the Earth is 83 billion years old. All those articles are going to continue to find their way to you because they're going to help you to get those articles. They're going to help you to see all those stories of people swindling, you know, preachers swindling people out of their money and all the stuff that just reminds you how ridiculous religion is. Right? So all that stuff is going to come to you. And, so you're searching, you know, they're just going to do enough just to deter you. Now, and, you know, keep leaving your life kind of on easy street a little bit, but keep doing just enough to keep showing you the folly of religion. Now you decide the Almighty does exist, and you've decided for real. Now you declare. You pick a team. Oh, it's on for you. It's on for you, buddy. They are coming at you hard and heavy. They're coming at you. Every kind of problem that you can imagine, you better get ready for. You know, every kind of problem. Every kind of annoyance, every kind of nuisance, from just nuisance problems all the way up to death. You know, these guys are coming after you. Just every week, every day, every week. You know, once you've decided, oh no, the Almighty's real, and I gotta do something about this. You know, if you don't find the one true religion, maybe they'll take it a little easier on you, because there is one true religion. If you don't find that one true religion, then maybe they'll take it a little bit easier on you. But still, those who are for the Almighty are gonna get just hammered. I think Jesus said the same thing. You declare that you're on the side of the Almighty, you are gonna get hammered. And there's just no doubt about that. So they get you there as well. Now, the last option, and there's more subtleties than these three areas I'm going to mention. The last option, of course, are people who choose the demons, you know, choose the devil. You know, this is one that, isn't it funny that none of us in our youth, like most of us, have no, you know, there's no concept to us that there are people in this world who have chosen the devil and choose the demons to be in their life. You know? It wasn't even a concept to us that's possible. It's just, oh, people, either they can see the truth of the Bible or they can't. You know, either they can see the truth of the Bible or they just can't, because they're, you know, they haven't really, they're incapable of doing the research properly enough. So they can't find him. They can't see him. They're incapable somehow. Never occurred to me personally, and probably to most of us, that there's a team out here that has chosen the demons as their guys. And that group, now again, this group is kind of on easy street, right? This is the veneer, the outward. They're on easy street because demons are going to help them to get rich and get all the comforts of the world, And again, like I said, there's subtleties of this area too, because there are a lot of people that just live a lifestyle that spurns God, but they haven't really declared for the devil either. And you'll find those mingling with this group, And I'm not just talking about just the Satanists that were, on Geraldo back in the 80s. Like, these goofy people that, do these weird rituals and, they're kind of weirdos in society that you never see. But I'm talking about these Kabbalists. I mean, everyone knows about them now. These Kabbalists and these Freemasons, that choose that side because that side gives them fruit, gives them something tangible that they can have right now. Money and cars and houses and women, and all that. And, demons, the thing about it, though, the demons are using this group like rag dolls. They don't see this. Because, look at them. They just get used and abused. Look at someone like Jimmy Savile. I mean, just look at him. But anyway, there's some of these guys that get to live a whole life like this. But the demons are using them like rag dolls, man. But anyway, my whole point in this little rant was just to say nobody gets away in this game. There's no free ride in this game. You're either on one team or the other. And if you try to sit on the sidelines, they're still going to be riding you. You're still a pawn in the game. And so, pick your lane. But believe me, it matters.